My name is Costa from the Potsdam Institute for Climate Impact Research, and on behalf of the co-authors, I will present why it is important to consider lifestyle changes when constructing net zero pathways for Europe. To demonstrate this, we will make use of a new energy model, the EUCalc. The model evaluates activities, energy, and greenhouse gas emissions across sectors under varying degrees of behavior and technological change. The model covers the EU27 member states, plus UK and Switzerland, and all energy-relevant sectors like transport, buildings, and industry. Also, agriculture and land are considered. The model does not incorporate economic incentives, and thus changes in behavior or technologies are introduced exogenously, informed by relevant literature. Let's specify. Consider two scenarios. In the life scenario, key behaviors in the EUCalc are set towards less or different type of consumption. For example, calorie demand and calorie composition is aligned with healthy dietary guidelines. Technological change is aligned with the baseline scenario as prescribed in the long-term strategy document. For example, by 2050, EVs represent 35% of passenger fleet. By contrast, in the tech scenario, behaviors follow past trends, usually towards higher levels of consumption, and technologies follow the most ambitious pathway found in the literature. In total, over 15 lifestyle changes and 30 technologies are evaluated. Results reveal that in isolation, both life and tech scenario provide important reductions in greenhouse gas emissions until 2050. When the scenarios are combined, the reductions are more pronounced, and we can trace that about 20% of total reductions are associated with lifestyle changes. This was consistent across the entire simulation period. Regarding negative emissions, plotted in an absolute scale, while the life scenario enhances natural CO2 uptake from freed up agricultural land, the tech scenario relies heavily on BECCS. Note that when both areas touch, EU reaches net zero. This means that changes in lifestyles do lower EU's reliance on high-risk, high-cost carbon removal technologies. For example, net zero would still be feasible even in the absence of BECCS, as long as lifestyle changes are in place. To sum it up, lifestyle changes also have a positive effect across the energy system, normally lowering electricity and material demand, particularly in transport, but also alleviating a lot of the pressure on land and water. All of this at a lower cost.